Distinguished guests, esteemed faculty, proud parents, and my dear graduating students. A very good morning and welcome to this momentous occasion of the 67th Annual Convocation Ceremony of Postgraduate Government College for Girls, Sector 11, Chandigarh. On behalf of the faculty and students, I extend a warm welcome to our worthy chief guest, Padam Shri Raghavendra Tanwar, Professor Emeritus and Chairman, Indian Council for Historical Research, New Delhi. I also welcome Mrs. Richa Tanwar, who is an alumna of this very institution, graduating from these portals 50 years ago. We are indeed honored by your august presence here today. I also welcome Ma'am Principal Professor Anita Kaushal, Dean Professor Harvinder Singh, and Dr. Tanuja Pathak, Coordinator of the Convocation. Our presence here today is a testament of the hard work of our young graduates and postgraduates who have reached a milestone in their academic journey. May I now request our respected Chief Guest, Padam Shri Raghavendra Tanwar, to formally inaugurate today's function with the traditional lighting of the lamp. There's a slight change. We will let us bow our heads in reverence with the rendition of the Vande Mataram, an iconic song that encapsulates the veneration we have for our motherland. May we all rise. Thank you. May I now request our respected chief guest, Padam Shri Raghuvendra Tanwar, to formally inaugurate today's function with the traditional lighting of the lamp. I also invite Mrs. Richa Tanwar to join him in the lighting of the ceremonial lamp. Accompanying them, Professor Anita Kaushal ma'am, Professor Harvinder Singh, and Dr. Tanuja Pathak. Also, Monica Sikka ma'am from the Department of Sociology. The lighting of the lamp is a solemn moment as we pause and reflect on the light that empowers us, that illuminates our mind with wisdom, compassion, and knowledge. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Ma Saraswati endows us with intellect, creativity, and knowledge, and we beseech her to bless us with wisdom. The students of the Department of Music will now present the ceremonial Saraswati Vandana.
Thank you, students. Now, may I now request our college principal, Professor Dr. Anita Kaushal, to kindly declare the convocation open.
I declare the 68th convocation of Postgraduate Government College for Girls, Sector 11, Chandigarh, open.
Thank you, ma'am. And may I now request you to kindly read the convocation report.
Honorable Professor Dr. Raghavendra Tawar, Professor Richa Tawar, distinguished members of the academic community, respected faculty colleagues, proud parents, dear graduating students, and esteemed guests. It is my proud privilege and honor to extend a very warm and cordial welcome to our esteemed chief guest, Padma Shri Professor Raghavendra Tawar, on the momentous occasion of the 67th convocation of Postgraduate Government College for Girls, Sector 11, Chandigarh. A person of Professor Tawar's stature is always extremely busy in academic and administrative matters, and we all are especially grateful to him for having spared his valuable time to deliver the convocation address and award degrees to our outgoing students. Dr. Raghavendra Tawar, Professor Emeritus, an internationally respected historian, an eminent academic leader, and a recipient of the prestigious Padma Shri for his distinguished contribution to education and literature, has served the nation through several prestigious institutions and presently is the chairman of the Indian Council of Historical Research, New Delhi. He is also associated with leading national bodies, including the Anusandhan National Research Foundation, the Indian Institute of Advanced Study, the Prime Minister's Museum and Library Society, the Indian Council of Social Science Research, and has also served as the chairman of the Indian Council of Philosophical Research, New Delhi, apart from being a national fellow at the University Grants Commission and President, Indian History Congress. Professor Tawar is widely regarded as one of the most distinguished contemporary historians of India. His scholarly work has significantly enriched our understanding of modern Indian history, particularly the partition of India and the historical complexities of Jammu and Kashmir. His major publications include Reporting the Partition of Punjab, The Politics of Sharing Power, The Punjab Unionist Party 2347, Be Clear, Kashmir Will Vote for India, and The Story of India's Partition. His recent scholarly contributions include the edited volume Jammu, Kashmir and Ladakh Through the Ages and the landmark work India, Mother of Democracy, which has attracted international academic attention. Our esteemed chief guest is a man of many parts and has also captained the Kurukshetra University and Haryana State lawn tennis teams. It is therefore most befitting that this solemn academic occasion is graced by an eminent scholar whose life embodies the finest traditions of intellectual pursuit and academic excellence. Such a distinguished career devoted to scholarship, research and academic leadership makes Professor Tawar an inspiring role model for our graduating students. Sir, your gracious presence today greatly enhances the dignity of this ceremony and we at PGGCG 11 are deeply honored to have you with us. I'm sure that our budding achievers would be motivated by your words of wisdom and inspiring presence, and will also strive for perfection in their chosen fields, as this graduating class of 2025 is very fortunate to receive their degrees from such an august personality as yourself. We are also truly honored to welcome our distinguished alumna, Professor Dr. Richa Tawar, who graduated from our prestigious institution in 1976. Professor Richa is a reputed scholar in gender studies and the former director of the Center for Women's Studies at Kurukshetra University. It is a matter of great pride that she walked these very corridors 50 years ago, and today she's amongst us as an accomplished persona and an inspiration for our young graduates. Welcome to your alma mater, Professor Richa. Convocation is among the most cherished moments in the life cycle of an academic institution, for it celebrates not merely academic achievement, but the journey of growth, aspiration, and transformation. For our graduating students, today is a particularly emotional moment. Over the years, PGGCG 11 has been more than a campus. It has been a formative space where friendships were forged, ideas were shaped, and aspirations found direction. Dear students, these classrooms and corridors have witnessed your curiosity, your hard work, and your determination to excel. As you prepare to step beyond the portals of this college, you take with you not only your degrees, but also a lifelong bond with this institution and the values it represents. For us as teachers and mentors, convocation is a moment of deep fulfillment. It is a privilege to see young students who once entered this campus with dreams and possibilities emerge as confident individuals, ready to contribute meaningfully to society. Education, after all, is not merely the acquisition of knowledge. It is the cultivation of wisdom, character, and a sense of responsibility towards the larger community. My dear young graduates and postgraduates, I congratulate all of you on this momentous day of your lives as you embark on a new journey to chart out your individual destinies. I urge you to keep yourself at the forefront of today's knowledge revolution and remember Swami Vivekananda Ji's words, "Arise, awake, and stop not till the goal is reached." With these words, I once again extend a very warm welcome to our chief guest and to all distinguished guests present here. Sir, with your permission, I shall now proceed to present a brief annual report of the college. Postgraduate Government College for Girls, Sector 11, Chandigarh, a premier institution of higher education affiliated to Punjab University, was established in the year 1956 to impart quality education to the young women of the country. For nearly 7 decades, this institution has stood as a beacon of knowledge, empowerment, and excellence. Guided by our motto, "Courage to Know," we have consistently strived to nurture intellectual curiosity, critical thinking, and a spirit of service among our students. Nestled in a sprawling 36-acre campus, enriched with greenery and a serene academic atmosphere, the college provides an ideal environment for holistic development where academic rigor blends seamlessly with co-curricular vibrancy. I take great pride in presenting the achievements of our students who have excelled at national and international platforms. At the forefront are the remarkable accomplishments of our NCC cadets who have brought immense pride to our institution. During the Republic Day camp this year, Cadet Mehak Thakur was adjudged the All India Best Cadet and had the rare honor of being felicitated by our Honorable Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi ji. Senior Under Officer Hampreet proudly marched at the Kartavya Path, New Delhi, representing the nation with discipline and dignity, while Cadet Skalzang Lamo showcased her talent at the central cultural events before national and international dignitaries. These achievements reflect the spirit of discipline, leadership and perfection and patriotism that defines our institution. PGGCG 11 is NAC accredited A grade and consistently ranks among the top colleges of the country. Excellence in academics remains the cornerstone of our institution. A moment of exceptional pride for the college this year was the achievement of Diksha Makkad, who secured All India Rank 1 with 100 percentile in UGC NET Public Administration. In addition, more than 25 postgraduate students qualified the UGC NET examination across disciplines such as sociology, English and economics. Diksha, a student of MA Psychology, successfully cleared the Combined Defense Services examination. Our students performed outstandingly in Punjab University examinations as well, bagging 5 gold medals in postgraduate disciplines of botany, dance, music, psychology, and zoology. At the undergraduate level, our students achieved gold medals in chemistry, history, political science, Sanskrit, and sociology. It is a matter of pride that about 100 students were placed in the Punjab University toppers list this year. Our achievements in the field of sports, both at the international and national level, also brought laurels. Our star sports girl Viniti won the gold medal in the 20th Asian Roller Skating Championship held at South Korea. Kavita and Tapasya got the silver medal in the netball tournament held at Hong Kong. Stanzin Angmo participated in the Ice Hockey Women's Asia Cup 2025 held in UAE, wherein India bagged the 3rd position. At the state athletic meet, our students bagged 4 gold, 6 silver and 4 bronze medals. The college has also excelled in extracurricular activities and has been winning the overall trophy at the Punjab University Zonal Youth and Heritage Festival for 11 consecutive years. And only recently in the Chandigarh Rose Festival, our Bhavai dance bagged the 1st position. Beyond academics and extracurricular achievements, our students have distinguished themselves as leaders and innovators. Shiny George secured the 1st position in a national level essay writing competition organized under the Beijing 30+ initiative. Astha, a student of functional English, was appointed as Punjab Pradesh Media Prabhari. Kanan of BA3 became part of the 1st Civil Defense Volunteer Group, and Kudrat Khosla showcased entrepreneurial spirit by launching her brand Financially Fearless. The college also continues to demonstrate leadership in environmental sustainability and institutional responsibility, as the Environment Society of our college Prakriti was honored with the Best Environment Society Award by the Chandigarh administration. The college also secured the Best Maintained Campus in the Chandigarh Rose Festival a few days ago. PGGCG 11 is recognized as a sustainable campus by the Ministry of Environment and Education, Government of India, and is a registered member of the Global Waste Cleaning Network. Our college is also a pioneer in the region to implement the windrow composting system, along with initiatives such as rainwater harvesting, vermicomposting, and solar energy usage. In line with fostering innovation and entrepreneurship, the college's Institution Innovation Council has proudly received the 4-star ranking from the Ministry of Education, Government of India for 5 consecutive years. The Internal Quality Assurance Cell serves as the backbone of academic and administrative excellence in the institution and consistently works towards enhancing quality benchmarks and promotes faculty development programs, academic audits, feedback systems, and best practice implementation. The college offered a diverse and dynamic range of academic programs reflecting its commitment to academic excellence through undergraduate courses in humanities, science, commerce, computer applications, and computer science, along with postgraduate programs in 12 subjects and research centers in 5 disciplines. In alignment with the National Education Policy, the institution promoted interdisciplinary learning, flexibility, and skill enhancement. Behind every achievement lies the dedication of a highly qualified faculty. The college has 116 faculty members, including 4 professors, 83 PhD holders, 17 of whom are approved PhD supervisors and are actively engaged in teaching and research. To support academic excellence, the college provides robust physical infrastructure and student-centric facilities. It houses 35 smart classrooms, a fully computerized RFID-enabled and air-conditioned library with approximately 1 lakh books, access to InflibNet, e-resources, and a dedicated research center. The hostels of the college accommodate 1,000 students on campus, and we provide an on-campus dispensary, daycare center, cozy cove, recreation center, ATM, departmental store, open-air stage, and indoor and outdoor gymnasiums. The college is equally committed to inclusivity and student welfare. Financial assistance was provided to our students through government-sponsored scholarships and various schemes. SC/ST students are provided free books and stationery under government grants, and we also have a college voluntary organization, Sahyog, which works round the year to provide financial assistance to our students. The placement cell of the college plays a vital role in enhancing the employability. More than 100 students were placed from reputed organizations this year, and as many as 13 memoranda of understanding were signed with different organizations. At PGGCG 11, education extends beyond classrooms to community service as well. We have 8 NSS units and NCC wings. The Blood Donation Society, in collaboration with PGI Chandigarh, organized 2 camps collecting 66 units of blood, and these initiatives nurture empathy, service, and civic responsibility among students. The college takes immense pride in its strong alumni network. The Alumni Association Nostalgia serves as a vibrant platform connecting past and present students. Our alumni hold prestigious positions as members of parliament, judges, civil servants, academicians, corporate leaders, entrepreneurs, film stars, and sports persons, and actively contribute to engagement programs inspiring our students to achieve greater heights. Respected sir, the achievements of this academic year reflect our unwavering commitment to excellence in every sphere, and it would take a long while to enumerate all the achievements. However, we do not aspire to rest on our laurels, we rise beyond them. We remain dedicated to nurturing individuals who are not only academically proficient but also socially responsible and ethically grounded. Our goal is not just to educate but to inspire, not just to prepare careers but to build character. And we will continue to march ahead with full zeal and vigor to impart value-based education and life skills to our students, so that they need not only enriching and empowered lives themselves, but also empower the underprivileged and less fortunate than themselves. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Dear students, you as GCJNs have to really stand tall. Right now, there's a shift in the venue. Sir is insisting that he will not address the student when it's pouring and you are in discomfort. So let me just read out the sitting plan. आप इसी कतार में पहुंच जाएंगे. All MAs till psychology, row in charges, kindly take first 2 rows. Sir कह रहे हैं यहाँ पे Oh, sorry, we stick to the plan. Over to you, sir.
It's a very embarrassing situation to start so haphazardly, but all the same, I'm very happy to be here. At first, I'm extremely grateful to Professor Anita Kaushalji for having given me the chance to be here. I'm very grateful to the faculty whom I've had the pleasure of meeting this morning. The young students who are eagerly awaiting for their degrees, their awards. As has already been said, for me it's a special occasion in the sense that my wife graduated from this college in 1976. We were married 2 years later. That makes it almost 50 years of marriage. So I'm especially happy to be here. You see, normally a convocation is a very important event, and I did have a worked out lecture. So I'll share some things that I feel that young passing out graduates should be aware of. The most important thing for young graduates to realize, particularly when you pass out from an institution like this, is the nature of this civilization. You know, you belong to a country which has thousands of years of history. You belong to a country that stands out. And the key segments, the key features that define this beautiful country have been with us for thousands of years. The most important thing that I'm going to very briefly explain to you is the need to be a good human being. To my mind, that is the most important thing for a young passing out graduate. You will hear a lot of messages. People will come and tell you. There's no doubt in the fact that Indians are doing exceedingly well in science, technology, medicine, software across the world. There is a reason why this is happening. Please remember, this civilization is unique in the sense that we have evolved over centuries. Unlike, say, Europe, unlike other parts of the world, some of the countries that you know, they have been created by few people sitting here, maps being redrawn, and things like that. You have evolved. The essence of Indian civilization is explained to us by Professor Radhakrishnan, where he refers to what makes India different. The most important thing is the Indian is taught how to be different in the sense it is empathy, sympathy, being a good human being. And you can be a good human being by a very simple principle in life. Distinguish between what is right, what is wrong. You know, if you travel the world, I'll give you a small example. Our daughter stays in the US in a small village north of New York. We were there last June. And there were people working in her garden. My daughter went out and it was a very hot day. She served them cold drinks and snacks and so on. One of the American gardeners came to me. He says, why is it that Indian families are so different? We go to different places, we work at different places. But in India, when we go to an Indian family, we are always welcome. A small feature, I mean, there was no need for me to mention this here. But the fact is, you have to be different. Learn to be a nice, decent human being. Learn to follow principles of life, the distinction between good and bad, right and wrong. I think I'll end here because they started heavy. Should I end or should I continue? Huh? Should I continue? Okay. So, when you pass out as a graduate, in the context of India, when the G20 was held, I'll give you another small example here. In 2023, there was this G20 conference in India, and heads of state were here. There was a meeting in Delhi. I was assigned the task of developing a study, developing a volume, which would tell the world a story of how we are different. We worked out on a book which was titled India, the Mother of Democracy. Now this volume was distributed by the government to all the heads of state, and today it has been published in Arabic, French, German, Spanish, Mandarin. I'm citing this because the world is now taking interest in India. So these are small examples that we need to remember. You belong to a country like India, you need to be a good human being, and being a good human being is among the easiest things that you can do. I'll end here, and once again, our blessings to the young graduates. I would have loved to speak longer, and very happy to be with you. Our blessings and good wishes to all the young girls who will be graduating, post-graduating. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Your words, experiences and wisdom will go a long way in shaping the young minds present here.
So, MA till Psychology, please go to the multimedia. All the row in charges kindly escort your students there. MA Sociology and all MSCs in room number 14. BA with honors, all in room number 15. BA pass course in room number 9. BSc with honors, BSc pass course, BCom with honors.
Ravindra Tamar, Madam Principal, Anita Kaushal, and Dr. Kadaja Tata. Since the convocation address was disrupted due to the rain, I once again invite our esteemed chief guest to share his thoughts on this auspicious occasion and deliver the convocation address to our graduates.
So once again, I'm very happy to be with you. It's in a period of around 50 years. This is probably the first time that I'm addressing two convocations in the same day. And the children particularly are doubly blessed. So that's why these are small tokenisms, but they are essential parts of life. I'm sure you can understand the embarrassment and the difficulties the management has faced. It happens, and only she could have arranged this so quickly. Mrs. Kaushal, excellent work. So I'll start. It's a formal address in the sense I'll quickly read it out in about 10 minutes. I must thank Professor Anita Kaushal, the principal of this prestigious college for girls, as also the staff of the college, particularly Monica Sikkaji, Dr. Monica Sikka, for the chance of being with you all today. The Convocation Day is always a very important event in the academic calendar of an institution for those passing out as graduates and postgraduates. It is a landmark day, a turning point, a new phase of life filled with hope, aspirations, accompanied no doubt by an element of uncertainty. Let me begin by, as I said, once again, since it's a formal address, my wife was here as a graduate in 1976, having sat where some of the young girls are sitting. We were married in 1978, that makes it almost 50 years. God has been very kind to us, this institution has been very kind to us. For the young graduates in particular, you are aware that India is a resurgent, it's a changing country like the world. Till about the medieval ages, this ancient land contributed around 30% of the world's GDP. The about 200 years of British rule, however, reduced us to a state of poverty. The Industrial Revolution skipped India, just as did the application of applied sciences, the two factors that contributed significantly to converting parts of the world that we know as the developed world. We still have our problems, most of which are traceable to uncontrolled population and consequences. The brighter side, of course, is that India is finding a deserving place in the complexities of a new world order. We live in a world that changes in one decade more than it may have changed in the previous several decades. For young graduates and postgraduates, the country, with all its problems notwithstanding, offers unprecedented opportunity. One can dream big because there is always the road to faraway dreams. This is so because there is something in the evolutionary process of this country that leads our youth to outshine others all over the world. You are aware that Indians dominate the fields of technology, finance, and even medicine. Why and how is that Indians are in key positions in important sectors? What makes them do so well? Some important answers lie in the ability to work hard, stay focused, and also to benefit from the context of socio-cultural and spiritual rootedness. The ideas of right and wrong, good and evil, God-fearing and not God-fearing are ideas that we instill in our children very early in life. For the young graduates stepping out into a new and challenging world, it is also important to appreciate the civilizational context of India, its antiquity and evolutionary process. This nation is not a union of states, as some have suggested, but a civilizational nation that has evolved over centuries, unlike most parts of the world, particularly Europe, which evolved from wars, redrawing of maps, political negotiations. India has evolved over the millennia by a process that has revolved around socio-cultural and spiritual processes. In this context, you must also remember that through the ages, travelers and chroniclers, starting with Megasthenes over 2,200 years ago, Yuan San, Kalhan, Abul Fazl, and down to thinkers like Sri Aurobindo, everyone has drawn attention to the uniqueness of this civilization. Sri Aurobindo was very fond of saying, from the Himalayas to the oceans, we have recognizably been distinct. All those who entered have been absorbed and blended as one. We speak different languages, follow different cultural and spiritual practices, and yet the innate bonding, often oversighted by foreigners, remains profound. Travel to any part of the country, you may not know a word of the language or recognize other practices, but you will never feel an outsider. Imagine the young Shankaracharya traveling from Kerala to Kashmir around 1500 years ago. Guru Nanak Dev walking the length and breadth of the country, and the list goes on. You can hardly distinguish a temple built 1,000 years ago in Tamil Nadu from those built in Odisha or Kashmir. This is the uniqueness of this country. When India hosted the G20 conference in 2023, as Chairman Indian Council of Historical Research, I was assigned the task to bring out a volume that would share with the world what is perhaps our most cherished ancient tradition. The idea of governance by harmony and consensus was felt that this is the best idea. The volume that was produced was titled India, the Mother of Democracy. It contained articles from 30 of the country's leading scholars and showed how this ancient land with all its geographical boundaries had a common thread that had held this land together for ages. The volume established how Indians had been governing by consensus and harmony, an idea that had existed in this land almost 1 millennia before the Romans and the Greeks. The volume received worldwide attention and was presented to the visiting heads of state by the Honorable Prime Minister. It was the NBT's best-selling book at Berlin World Book Fair and has been translated by the NBT into French, Spanish, German, and now Mandarin and Arabic. I am referring to this to explain that the world has begun to see India in a different light. Not just because Indians are performing well in key sectors, but also because the country is being seen as an ancient civilization that has lived and grown by rules and norms that are unique and possibly contain answers to a world racing into troubled times. So in this sense, you must realize that you are born and growing up in a country that the world is now looking up to. The renowned philosopher Professor S. Radhakrishnan, in his celebrated Indian philosophy cited from the Rig Veda, that means about 4,000 years ago, he says, the life of man has to be lived under the very eye of God. This is my message to the children today. Kindness to all is enjoined, hospitality is reckoned a great virtue. This is not what I am saying, this was said 4,000 years ago. We all know that such thinking has been a part of every Indian household for ages. The term dharma, which is often mistakenly understood as a spiritual expression, in fact, as Professor Radhakrishnan said, must be seen as an anchor of society. The norms by which life is to be lived, every individual, as the Vedas state, is expected to be judged by his conduct. Compassion, empathy, non-violence are advised as the essence of character. Not surprisingly, nowhere in the world would you find free food kitchens near hospitals and in shrines. Feeding the needy are values that Indians imbibe across the world. On a more personal note, as I said, our daughter lives in a small suburb of New York City, Scarsdale. We were with her last June. On a hot summer day, I noticed she was serving the teams of gardeners working in her garden some cold drinks and snacks. One of the gardeners, an African American, struck up a conversation with me, observing that Indian families were quite exceptional for the manner in which they looked after people. Again, a small incident not deserving of mention on an occasion like this, yet greatly important for young graduates to keep in mind. Such small gestures is what makes us Indians very different. It is important for us to realize that most of our ancient texts discourse on the ways of being a good human being. The Bhagavad Gita emphasizes knowledge, faith, action, virtue, and an ethical way of life. The Upanishads talk of the right to life, coexistence of all beings. The Bhagavad Gita also explains how one cannot escape the consequences of one's actions. The Guru Granth Sahib, as we know, is a profound message of a broad humanitarian doctrine based on truth, compassion, and justice. The mind is a complex mechanism. So complex that all our science, medical research remains beyond our understanding. Within the 86 billion neurons that make up the average human brain, a small section of these intricate networks and systems will allow you to follow the simplest norms of life. Being a good human being is among the easiest things one can do. Never oversight the context of right and wrong. Fairness. With these words, I wish all the young graduates my very best, our blessings. Apologies on behalf of the management to the parents and the children who had to face inconvenience. Once again, I'm very grateful, Mr. Patil, for having given me the chance to be with the young graduates today. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. We are indeed fortunate to be part of this great civilization that is India. And being a good human being is the most important thing. That is the takeaway for our young graduates and postgraduates here. We now commence with the awarding of the degrees to the postgraduate students. I invite our chief guest, Padam Shri Raghavendra Tawar, to please award the degrees to our postgraduate students. Respected Madam Principal, I present to you the following students who have been certified after examination to be duly qualified to receive the degree of Master of Arts, to which degree I pray they may be admitted.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Punjab University, I award to you the degree of Master of Arts and authorize you to wear the convocation attire ordained as the insignia of this degree. Let the candidates be presented.
MA English, Astha, Aditi Sharma, Astha, Aditi Sharma, Anchal Seni, Kiran Pal Kaur, Komal,
Done.
Komal, Neha,
हाँ जी
Niveshika Sharma, Sakshi Negi, Sandhya, Sheetal Thakur, Shiny George, Shivani,
बच्चे बीच में
Shruti Guleria, Shweta Bose, Swati, Tanisha Thakur, and Belinda. Students of MA Dance, Bhumika, Divya, and
done.
Sheetal. MA Economics, Anjana, Babita,
Done.
Geetanjali,
बच्चे क्या कर रहे हो?
Harpreet Kaur, Janvi,
डाउन होके निकलो डाउन जरा.
Jasleen Kaur, Kajal, Kanika Kumari, Navjot Kaur, Nidhi Dutt, Nikita, Nisha, Radhika, Ramandeep Kaur, Ravina, Sakshi Kumari, Sakshi Tiwari, and Taniksha Thakur. Students of Fine Arts, Amandeep Kaur, Amanpreet Kaur, Admeet Kaur, Palani Mazumdar, Pooja, Shivani Sharma, Sohani Phulia, and Sonali. Music instrumental, Kajol, Shivani, Mahak Kapoor, Antima Kumari. Music vocal, Pooja Negi, Bal Simran Kaur, Tanya, Kamakshi, Mahi Kaushik, Roshni,
बच्चे चेयर मध्ये लाव जरा.
Roshni, Khushi,
बच्चे चेयर मध्ये लाव प्लीज.
Kirandeep Kaur,
चेयर मध्ये लाव बच्चे.
Ishmeet Kaur, this is Ishmeet, Sanjeevani,
डन डन डन.
Sanjeevani, and Muskan Preet Kaur. Public Administration, Ambalika Sharma, Madhu Sharma, Monica Sharma, Nidhi, Neetu, Nivendu Soni, Preeti, Priyanka, Purnima Acharya, Rakhi, Ruchika, Sarita, and Sonia. Students of Psychology, Akshata Sharma, Anjali Yadav, Vanshika, Anujika Rana, Chetana Mani, Hardika Narang, Harpreet Kaur, Himani Bhasin, Jasmandeep Kaur, Juhi Paul, Megha Sharma, Neha, Parneet Kaur, Prerna Kashyap, Shruti Puri, Tanushri, Vishali, Yashasvi, Garima, Anand, and Lalita. MA Sociology, Jasmine Kaur, Jivika Guru, Manta, Medita Devi, Pallavi, Ramandeep Kaur, Riya Mahajan, Rupi, and Supreet Kaur. Respected Madam Principal, I present to you the following students who have been certified after examination to be duly qualified to receive the degree of Master of Science, to which degree I pray they may be admitted. By virtue of authority vested in me by the Punjab University, I award to you the degree of Master of Science and authorize you to wear the convocation attire ordained as the insignia of this degree. Let the candidates be presented. MSc Botany, Rishita Sharma, Sakshi Verma, Ankita Kumari, Akshita Sharma, Shreya, Shaheen, Ashana Patania, Samriddhi Sani, Neha, Shreya Sharma, Anjali Yadav, Shaurya, Nidhan, Isha Katoch, Gitanjali, Sweetie, and Kritika. MSc Chemistry, Vanshika, Ritika, Payal Raizada, Jaspreet Kaur, Raksha Bandhu, Anjali Chauhan, Gursimran Jyot Kaur, Sakshi Jain, Namrata Thakur, Muskan Bhardwaj, Kanishka Sharma, Rashmi and Swati. MSc Physics, Yukti, Bhumika Sharma, Shivani Thakur, Vaishali, Sakshi Sharma, Ananya Mahajan, Anushri Sharma, Tapsi, Anchal, Ruchika Sharma. MSc Zoology, Meghna Roach, Khushi, Navina Thakur, Komal Chauhan, Ocean, Shivali, Pallavi Kumari, Suresh, Namrat Mehta, Nancy, Muskan Rana, Supriya Paul, and Tanish Baba. MSc IT, Ekjot Kaur, Lavleen Sharma, Meenansa Bhardwaj, Neetika Sharma, Neha, and Riva Chauhan. Respected Madam Principal, I present to you the following students who have been certified after examination to be duly qualified to receive the degree of Master of Commerce, to which degree I pray they may be admitted. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Punjab University, I award to you the degree of Master of Commerce and authorize you to wear the convocation attire ordained as the insignia of this degree. Let the candidates be presented. Amarjot Kaur, Aparna Sharma, Bhumika Rani, Deepti, Dimple, Gagandeep Kaur, Harman Kaur, Harpreet Kaur, Himanshi, Jaspreet Kaur, Kashish Mittal, Komal, Komalpreet Kaur, Mamta, Manisha Goyal, Monica, Navya Khera, Rajni, Rashmi, Riya Sharma, Sakshi, Sheena, Shivani, Shubhi Sharma, Sukhvinder Kaur, Sushil, Taranpreet Kaur, Tavleen, and Vishakha Minhas. Respected Madam Principal, I present to you the following students who have been certified after examination to be duly qualified to receive the postgraduate diploma in computer application, to which diploma I pray they may be admitted.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Punjab University, I award to you the degree of postgraduate diploma in computer application and authorize you to wear the convocation attire ordained as the insignia of this degree. Let the candidates be presented.
Dipankshi Goswami,
Wait.
Gurleen Kaur, Jyoti, Kritika Rawat, Nancy, Prabjot Kaur, Kritika Rawat, Nancy, Prabjot Kaur, Rimpi, Jyoti, Kritika Rawat, Mansi, Prabjot Kaur, Rimpi, Sarita Devi, Simran Kaur, Sneha Raghunath, Snigdha, Vanshita, and Vadanpreet Kaur.
Respected Madam Principal, I present to you the following students who have been certified after examination to be duly qualified to receive the degree of Bachelor of Arts with Honours, to which degree I pray they may be admitted.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Punjab University, I award to you the degree of Bachelor of Arts with Honours and authorize you to wear the convocation attire ordained as the insignia of this degree. Let the candidates be presented.
Economics, Avnoor Kaur, Gitika, Harshita Mehra, Hina, Ishita Sharma, Simarpreet Kaur, Tanu Sharma, Vanshika Grover. Psychology, Anusha Sharma. Arshi Parhate. Bhavsirat Kang. Diksha Singh. Gauri Arora. Isha. Kashika Kalra. Mehak Sharma. Ritul. Tanveer Kaur. Geography, Astha Thakur. Anchal Devi. Charu Rajta. Indrajit Kaur Sandhu. Kanika. Khushi. Kritika. Mehseen Kanwar. Rishika Chauhan. Tanu. Yashika. Yashika. History. Vanshika. Prerna. Ashwita Verma. Bhavna. Political Science, Arshia Bansal. Arshia Bansal. Cheshika. Schwerin. Mridul Verma. Parul. Priyanka Wadhwa. Rishika. Sanvi Lavriya. Samriddhi. Sanya. Shriya Sharma. Vani Gautam. Vanshika. Yashika Kashyap. From Sanskrit Honors, Manveer Kaur. Mansi. Bhavna. Tamanna. Public Administration, Ishmeet Kaur. Amna Khilji. Tanya Yadav. Sonam. Ishika Rana. Music instrumental, Sanya Sharma. Ishmeet Kaur. Nisha. Neha. Nidhi. Sanjita Kumari. Sanjita Kumari. Music vocal, Yashvi Sharma. And Sejal. Hindi, Priyanshi. Amrita Kumari. Sociology, Arshia. Gaurika. Isha Devi. Palak. Payal. Shrishti. And Tanya. Respected Madam Principal, I present to you the following students who have been certified after examination to be duly qualified to receive the degree of Bachelor of Arts, to which degree I pray they may be admitted.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Punjab University, I award to you the degree of Bachelor of Arts and authorize you to wear the convocation attire ordained as the insignia of this degree. Let the candidates be presented.
Ayushi, Akanksha Thakur, Alice Arora, Anamika, Anjali Singh, Ananika, Arshia, Bhavandeep Kaur, Bhumika, Diksha Bharat, Diksha Rawat, Divyanshi Thakur, Garima, Harmanpreet Kaur, Ishita Katoch, Jasmine Bajaj, Jasnoor Kaur, Kanika, Mandeep Kaur, Milia, Nandini, Nazam Sharma, Priyanka Thakur, Radhika Verma, Reni Sharma, Ramanjot Kaur, Riddhima Chauhan, Ritika Sood, Riya, again Riya Rawat, Rukman Kaur, Sanjana, Shivani, Shruti Chandel, Shruti Chaudhary, Simran Bhardwaj, Stanzin Choskit, Thakur Sundara, Tisha, Sering Lamo, and Ujjaini. Respected Madam Principal, I present to you the following students who have been certified after examination to be duly qualified to receive the degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours, to which degree I pray they may be admitted.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Punjab University, I award to you the degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours and authorize you to wear the convocation attire ordained as the insignia of this degree. Let the candidates be presented.
Chemistry Honours, Avneet Kaur. Bhavna, Gungun, Meg Sangwan, Sanjana Sharma, Shreya Thakur, Yashika Mahajan. Respected Madam Principal, I present to you the following students who have been certified after examination to be duly qualified to receive the degree of Bachelor of Science, to which degree I pray they may be admitted.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Punjab University, I award to you the degree of Bachelor of Science and authorize you to wear the convocation attire ordained as the insignia of this degree. Let the candidates be presented.
Anjali, Gurleen Kaur, Jyoti Sharma, Nidhi, Aditi Sharma, Sparsh, Arifa, Vanshika, Ankita, Jyotsna Arora, Snigdha Thakur, Rivanshi, Palak Jain, Janvi Rathore, Ishita Sharma, Yana, Anshul, Sneha, Kanchan Sharma, Shahina, Ishwinder Kaur, Lucky Devi, Navneet Kaur, Neha, Pooja Kapoor, Pranshu, Pritinder Kaur, Ritika Rani, Sanvi Thakur, Srishti, Tamanna, Tanu Thakur, and Vanshika.
Respected Madam Principal, I present to you the following students who have been certified after examination to be duly qualified to receive the degree of Bachelor of Commerce with Honours, to which degree I pray they may be admitted.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Punjab University, I award to you the degree of Bachelor of Commerce with Honours and authorize you to wear the convocation attire ordained as the insignia of this degree. Let the candidates be presented.
Simrat Kaur. Sanjana. Jashanpreet Kaur. Simran. Prachi Nagpal. Jessica Arora. Janvi Sharma. Simran. Vanshika Rana. Respected Madam Principal, I present to you the following students who have been certified after examination to be duly qualified to receive the degree of Bachelor of Commerce, to which degree I pray they may be admitted.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Punjab University, I award to you the degree of Bachelor of Commerce and authorize you to wear the convocation attire ordained as the insignia of this degree. Let the candidates be presented.
Komalpreet Kaur. Harsheen Kaur. Niharika. Respected Madam Principal, Respected Madam Principal, I present to you the following students who have been certified after examination to be duly qualified to receive the degree of Bachelor of Computer Application, to which degree I pray they may be admitted.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Punjab University, I award to you the degree of Bachelor of Computer Applications and authorize you to wear the convocation attire ordained as the insignia of this degree. Let the candidates be presented.
Aditi Sharma. Divya Sharma. Tia Barman. Muskan Thakur. Neha Rathore. Oshin Garg. Parul. Saranjot Kaur. Tanisha. Varinder Kaur. Yashika. May I now request the students of music department to please present a patriotic song. May I request our honorable chief guest to kindly take your seat. Thank you. deep respect, request our Honorable Chief Guest, Padma Shri Professor Raghuvendra Tanwar Sir, to please kindly felicitate the academic prize winners of Punjab University Examinations 2024-2025. I invite on stage Tishi Malik, MA Second Year Dance, gets Roll of Honor for standing first in Punjab University and first in college. Bhumika, MA Second Year Dance, gets Roll of Honor for standing second in Punjab University and second in college. Sheetal, MA Second Dance, third in Punjab University and third in college. Divya, MA Second Year Dance, fourth in Punjab University. Lalita Saravagi, MA Second Year, Music Instrumental, gets Roll of Honor for standing first in Punjab University and first in college. Mehak Kapoor, MA Second Year, Music Instrumental, third in Punjab University, second in college. Antama Kumari, MA Second Year, Music Instrumental, fifth in Punjab University, third in college. Pooja Negi, MA Second Year Music Vocal, 5th in Punjab University, 1st in college. Muskan Preet Kaur, MA Second Year Music Vocal, 3rd in college. Kajal, MA Second Year Economics, 2nd in college. Ramandeep Kaur, MA Second Year Economics, 3rd in college. Shiny George, MA Second Year English, 1st in college. Sheetal Thakur, MA Second Year English, 3rd in college. Anisha, MA Second Year Public Administration, gets Roll of Honor for standing 2nd in Punjab University and 1st in college. Sarita, MA Second Year Public Administration, 2nd in college. Madhu Sharma, 3rd in college. MA Second Year Public Administration. Ravneet Kaur, MA Second Year Sociology, gets Roll of Honor for standing 3rd in Punjab University and 1st in college. Supreet Kaur, MA Second Year Sociology, 3rd in college. Pallavi Mazumdar, MA Second Year Fine Arts, 1st in college. Pooja, MA Second Year Fine Arts, 2nd in college. Amandeep Kaur, MA Second Year, Fine Arts, 3rd in college. Megha, MA Second Year, Psychology, gets Roll of Honor for standing 1st in Punjab University and 1st in college. Hardika Nalan, MA Second Year, Psychology, 3rd in college. Sushil, MCom Second Year, 1st in college. Jasprit Kaur, MCom Second Year, 3rd in college. Rishita Sharma, MSc Second Year Botany, gets Roll of Honor for standing 3rd in Punjab University and 2nd in college. Shivani, MSc Second Year Botany, 4th in Punjab University and 3rd in college. Sakshi Verma, MSc Second Year Botany, gets Roll of Honor for standing 5th in Punjab University. Vanshika, MA Second Year Chemistry, 2nd in college. Ritika, MSc Second Year Chemistry, 3rd in college. Geetanjali, MA Second Year Zoology, gets Roll of Honor for standing 1st in Punjab University and 1st in college. Jyoti, MSc Second Year Zoology, 3rd in Punjab University, 2nd in college. Yukti, MSc Second Year Physics, 1st in college. Bhumika Sharma, MSc Second Year Physics, 2nd in college. Shivani Thakur, MSc Second Year Physics, 3rd in college. Nitika Sharma, MSc Second Year IT, 1st in college. Reba Chauhan, MSc Second Year IT, 2nd in college. Mimansa Bharadwaj, MSc Second Year IT, 3rd in college. Sneha Raghunath, PGDCA, 1st in college. Snigdha, PGDCA, 2nd in college. Ravanpreet Kaur, PGDCA, 3rd in college. Chashika, BA 3rd year, 1st in college. Vanshika, BA 3rd year, 3rd in college. Gungun, BSc 3rd year, 1st in college. Aditi Sharma, BSc final year, 2nd in college. Anjali, BSc final year, 3rd in college. Sonali, BCom 3rd year, 1st in college. Simrat Kaur, BCom 3rd year, 3rd in college. Parul, PCA final year, 1st in college. Yashika, PCA final year, 2nd in college.
Oshin Garg, BCA final year, third in college. Vanshika Manhas, BA Honours History, gets Roll of Honour for standing first in Punjab University. Sangi, BA Honours Political Science, gets Roll of Honour for standing first in Punjab University. Gungun, BSc final year Honours Chemistry, gets Roll of Honour for standing first in Punjab University. And now I present before you students for the special prizes. Lalita, may I request our Honorable Madam Mrs. Tanwar to please kindly ascend on stage for the honors. It's a great honor that we have our alumna round the 50 years back on stage. Presenting before you students for special prizes, Lalita Saravagi, MA second year, music instrumental, gets Pannalal Madan Memorial Medal for standing first in aggregated music instrument, instituted by Ms. Meera Madan in memory of her father. Pooja Negi, MA second year, music vocal, gets Pannalal Madan Memorial Medal for standing first in aggregated music vocal, instituted by Ms. Meera Madan in memory of her father. She also gets Srimati Bimla Mishra Memorial Scholarship for outstanding performance at PG level in music vocal, instituted by Dr. Vandana Tiwari, Associate Professor in memory of her mother. Sonali, BCom third year, gets Mr. Sundar Lal Ramprasad Khosla Charitable Trust Scholarship for standing first in aggregate in BCom final year, instituted by Ms. Savita Khosla, retired lecturer from the Department of Political Science. May I now request our Honorable Principal Ma'am to kindly declare the convocation closed.
I hereby declare the 67th annual convocation of Postgraduate Government College for Girls, Sector 11, Chandigarh, closed.
I now request Professor Anita Kaushal to present a token of our appreciation to our worthy chief guest, Padma Shri Professor Raghavendra Tanwar. Thank you, sir.
Just one picture, please.
This is for the Ramana and Richard Honors. Now I invite our Dean, Professor Harvinder Singh, to deliver a formal vote of thanks.
Namaskar.
I feel highly privileged and honored to extend my heartfelt gratitude to our respected chief guest, Padam Shri, Professor Raghavendra Tawarji, Chairman of Indian Council of Cultural, Indian Council of Historical Research. ऐसा भूल गया क्योंकि मैं इंडियन काउंसिल कल्चरल रिलेशन की था. Chairman of Indian Council of Historical Research, Government of India, New Delhi, for gracing the occasion of 67th annual convocation function of our esteemed college. On behalf of Principal Ma'am, Professor Dr. Anita Kaushal ji and entire faculty of Postgraduate Government College for Girls, Sector 11, Chandigarh, I express my deepest gratitude, sir, for your gracious presence and taking time out of your very busy schedule to be with us today. सर ने अभी इसके बाद फिर मीटिंग है दिल्ली में, तो इतने बिजी शेड्यूल में से इन्होंने हमारे लिए समय निकाला, तो सर के लिए एक बार जरूर कर दीजिए. My special congratulations to those who have been awarded prize for their distinction at university level. I am also grateful to all the esteemed guests as well as friends from media, both from print and electronic, for covering and sharing our college achievements with the wider community. Last but not the least, I am thankful to all the entire teaching faculty, administrative faculty and our sporting staff for making this function a great success. Finally, a big round of applause for the prize winners for attaining top position in college exam, university exam, sports and other co-curricular activities at college level, university level, state level, national level and international level. और अंत में मैं आप सभी से असुविधा जो हुई है उसके लिए क्योंकि अनअवॉइडेबल सर्कमस्टांसेस थे, तो आपने बच्चों ने और सर आपका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. जी 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 सर, सबका मैडम का बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद कि उन्होंने इतना एकोमोडेट किया हमारे साथ और गेस्ट और बच्चे और स्पेशली मैडम तुलजा, आपकी टीम का बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. बड़ी जल्दी में इन्होंने सब कुछ अरेंज कर दिया और एक हमारी हिस्टोरिकल कन्वोकेशन होके रह गई है ये. तो इसके लिए आप सभी के सहयोग के लिए आपका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. और बच्चों, आपने कॉलेज का नाम रोशन किया, आगे भी करेंगे. आपको बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं. आप कॉलेज का, स्टेट का, देश का नाम रोशन करते रहिए. ऐसी हमारी शुभकामनाएं हैं आपके लिए. बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद आपका.
See, everything about this convocation has broken convention. So I am also breaking the convention. You know, I've been in the business of higher education for almost 50 years now. All right. I travel all over the country, all over the world. But trust me, the manner in which the staff, the other teaching staff, the non-teaching staff, and the dynamic principal, you see, there is a lesson in all this. We started the convocation, it started raining. We did not lose our balance. You see, when I was seeing the girls coming across, I was seeing it in their eyes. What matters is what they are getting. It's not the circumstances of where you are sitting or how you are sitting, what is the grandeur of the place. That is not important at all in life. And why I have come here, breaking convention after the thank you address is to compliment the staff and the dynamic principal. I was seeing, you know, I was noticing the non-flusteredness, the sense of confidence, We came out of her office, the principal's office, looked at this cloud, sir, will it rain or not rain? I belong to a farming family, I'm an agriculturist, so my wife said he can judge the clouds. So I said, I'm not taking a chance of judging the clouds. Whatever little space we have, we'll go there and see how grand it has turned out to be. My earnest thanks, Mr. Patil, to you and the dynamic faculty, the very earnest and affectionate love and regard you've given us, the managing, you reorganized the whole thing. Once again, thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I now request you all to please kindly rise for the national
शुभ नाम